Hey everyone, it's me, James, and today I'm just going to do a shave. Had a lot of them lately, so for those of you that stay and watch, I really appreciate it. For those that even just come to check it out, thank you. But today's shave is just more about, well, first and foremost, a shout out to David G at So Sharp Limited. Looks really cool. Thank you, David. Continued success to you, bro. I appreciate it. Yeah, so this is going to be a shave where I feature the Bevel from Wet Shave Obsession, which Jim developed this mostly for straight shavers. So this is a slicker blend with a thinner looking cushion, unless you really work it to build up the cushion. I still find, in my experience, the post shave has been fine, but yeah, it is typically a thinner cushion on this, in this formulation. There weren't too many of these done when he was doing his soaps early on, the Bevel, that is. My recommendation, Jim, is go ahead and make this a line for straight shavers, but add just a little bit more cushion to it and some different scent options for it, and I think you'll have a really nice soap, man. Again, post-shave feel, the care that you've documented that you put into your products, very nice. Also, if you could, even if you keep it the same weight, if you can find a tin that's just a little bit wider this way and or deeper, so that when we're blooming your soap, because this is a hard soap, very hard, when we're blooming your soap, if we could have a little bit more room on the top part there, and those would be my only two things on it. And make sure that, I'm not sure if this is or not, because it has some type of coating on there that's different, but you can correct me if I'm wrong, but just a waterproof label, and on a wider tin with a little bit more diameter, a little bit larger font, so we can read that. That's really hard to read, especially for guys that are probably around my age or older without your glasses. Alright, so welcome back, Jim. I hope everything goes well for you as you're now getting into things and starting up again. I'm excited. I want to see what else you can put out. Challenge. Alright, and at the end of the shave, I'll be using the Dapper Dragon Test Aftershave Gel Balm. And I just love the signature scent. Yeah, so everything seems to be holding up nicely for it. It still seems to be holding pretty much to its gelatin form. And for the whiskers, I'll be using the Mod Cabin Wanderlust grooming oil. There they are, the Mod Cabin, out of Colorado. All right. Boulder County. Guy, they're around you. All right, let's see. Yeah, razor. Since I see a lot of folks out there trying their variations, I'm going to what I consider just the master build, which is the Feather SS, which is stainless steel underneath all the coatings and wrappings. And the blade is a Kai, the mild. And the brush. I am going to be using Rick's Nathan Clark produced podcast X-Men brush. So, just a wonderful brush. I was pretty impressed with it on the first use. So we'll see what goes on. Alright, so soap's been blooming because it is a very hard puck. So what I'm going to do is take the bloom water, pour the little that I could get on top since there's not much room to go. I will say it is a screw top lid, so at least your tin lid stays securely on there. Pour that into a cup, and gonna wet up real quick. Be right back. Oh, David, because of you is the only reason why I'm wearing a shirt for this shave. Alright. Oh yeah. What's up with not featuring a camisari, bro? What's up with that? Alright. Who knows? Maybe if you hook up with Joe Edson, he'll let you use the shape of his bambusori for a camisari, huh? Alright. Load, load, load. Load it up. Alright, so as I'm going along and I'm getting some of these drippings, I'm just going to go ahead and just place it on my face like that. Since I don't really have a spot for it to go. It's not an unpleasant scent, it's really clean. To me it kind of reminds me of something similar to like one of the Vanderhagen soaps that you can buy in the store, scent wise. Alright, get some water on here. Alright, so that's where we're at. Really hard soap. I'm gonna rinse this off real quick. Okay, so as you can see, I took some of the proto lather and put it on here. Just build this up. Really nice. Take some more water. Just taking it along the tips of the brush when I dip it. There we go. Creamy goodness. Want to also say that I had that disappearing lather, which I'm going to attribute that it was the brush itself, just maybe having too many of the oils in there left over. And so when I did that shave in my last video with the Dr. John's, it you know, it kind of surprised me because I had a really good looking load on the brush and I didn't expect it to just go away like that, so that was kind of weird. But anyway, kudos to members out there, as well as Dr. John's himself reaching back out to me and saying, hey, you know, Dr. John specifically said, let me know if that happens again when you use our soap. So the next time I get to it here within the next couple of days, I'm going to try it again and just monitor it. But I'm attributing it at this point to the brush just having oils in it. Rick said he experienced the same thing as well. I'm also going to try a little bit less water on a recommendation of a fellow out there. And so I'll try that as well. One thing you have to keep in mind with these is, since they're sharp like a DE blade and very thin, it takes some practice, maybe for some a little less, you know, you'll get it right away, but just come in at an angle where this is flatter to your skin before opening up, and don't come in like heavy-handed, otherwise you're going to catch yourself one of the times. Also keep in mind that if your angle is a little off, because the blade is so thin, shorter strokes, because the longer your stroke is, the more it's going to give it time to actually dig into your skin, because it might already be started there. So the shorter your strokes with this type, and less chance of you catching yourself. So I guess one of the terms people would use right now is I'm offhand, meaning not my dominant hand. All right, it's going pretty well. Some type of weeper there. Got a couple days growth right now. All right, just like always with a feather, it's just a really so efficient and a close first pass, almost always. All right, so I'm gonna rinse off and go ahead and get ready for the second pass. I'll be right back. Thanks. All right, I'm back, and just the residue that's left behind, just wonderful slickness. Second pass. Since I'm going ninja class, this will be the yen pass. Just a really nice slickness to it. Just where the tips just kind of glide. Want a nice coating, not super thick, just nice. This fan knot that I asked Nathan for on this is just excellent. Excellent. Just great for face lathering and painting. Alright, there we go. Looking good. Get the blade. Here we go. The goal is not to have it stick like a thumb pad test. All right. Okay. So lather looks like it's beginning to thin out just a little bit. All right. So that's pretty good right there. I'm gonna go ahead and rinse off, and then I'll be back. I'll be back with the aftershave. Thanks. All right, I'm back. So let's see here. Eric had suggested only putting this digit pad in there and using whatever comes off. So we dip it in. All I did was just dip it in, and that's what stuck. And when I say dip it in, just dabbing off the top like that, you know, not scooping out, but just like that. All right. I think that the aftershave to me has just a bit more, no, not just a bit more, a more strong, I'll say a more strong, more strongly, I can pick up the citrus more. Alright, so we're going to go with that, and then put this here in my dry eyebrows, sideburns, neck, like right around the hairline. Go ahead and put this on my arms so my doggies can go crazy and lick it all off. All right. Go through your hair. There we go. All right. And come back in a few minutes. Be right back. All right, everyone, I'm back. So it's been about 7 minutes. Here's my hands right now. Here's my skin. So let's see. Just really lightly dabbing. And as you can tell, hardly any shine on it. So that seems to work well. So just barely taking your finger and just kind of going like that into the aftershave, and then just dab it around in the different places that you want it, and then go ahead and rub it in, and that seems to really cut back on any type of greasy slickness type feeling that may come from it. Again, if you happen to put too much, you can always do like I showed in the last video, where you just use some tissue and just dab, and that'll help take off whatever's on the top. So far it's been working great as far as skin conditioning and everything. Been liking that. So it seems like a really good product. Yeah. Alright, so that was the Bevel shaving soap from Wet Shave Obsession Bevel shaving soap. The Feather Artist Club SS non-folding Kamasori. The Brush and Soap and Blade podcast brush with a fan 2 band Badger. And Dapper Dragon's Test Aftershave in Signature Scent. Alright guys, thank you all for watching. Hope you all have a blessed week. Thanks.